And today I thought that I could do some things and make this into a productivity vlog. So I'll be working on some stuff that I had accumulated during the week, and we can work on it together if you want. So first of all, I'm going to finish CARAVAL because I have been reading it only when I'm about to go to bed, and of course you know how that ends. So I end up reading like maybe 20 pages and then I go back to sleep. So today we're going to dedicate some time to read. We're gonna read and we're going to annotate because there's so many moments that I'm like and I want to remember where they are so I can come back to them later. Also, you may be wondering why I'm wearing these, because I was taking a walk and I forgot to take them off. So we're going to finish CARAVAL, and we are going to, well, I'm gonna try to finish CARAVAL, but also we have to continue reading Lolita because my friend Maciel and I are buddy reading it, and she's already I think she might be done. I told her I was gonna read, and every time I tell her I'm gonna read, something happens. So I think she thinks I'm a little more advanced than I actually am. So we are going to make her proud today, and we're gonna actually read a Lolita as well. And I've actually did start annotating this one when I started reading it months ago. So we're going to just continue doing that. Also, I have some exciting, fun painting projects that I want to start. So I got these wooden boxes, and like this, yeah. So I got these wooden boxes that I want to paint, and I want to make it really detailed. Like I want to go in and paint the inside, the outside, the sides, and have them on my shop once they're ready. And I don't know, I think they're so cute. Like I would put all of my like little art materials here, like pencils, color pencils, my sketching things. So I think this is really cute and I'm excited to work on it. I also have some little boxes that I bought. Little boxes like these, different shapes. I got different ones. So I'm gonna be working on that, but specifically I want to start with the bigger ones. Oh, and I want to take a nice little walk because even though it's so cold, because I don't know what's wrong with the weather, I think it's another glitch in the simulation, it's very sunny and I need that vitamin D. We need the sun to be happy and I need to be happy, so we're gonna go do that as well. Let's go. So we are going outside to read CARAVAL because it's a beautiful day and I am not gonna stay inside. I guess it's not gonna be quiet, but at least it'll be sunny. This is kind of a cute setup out here. Okay. I'm already on page 143, and right now Scarlett and Julian are already in CARAVAL looking for Tella, and Tella's already disappeared. And the people are already trying to collect her things. So right now, Scarlett is just trying to collect as many of Tella's possessions as she can because people are trying to steal them for the game. So yeah, I'm pretty much still the beginning of the story, but today we're gonna do some progress. So it's nighttime now and I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I am talking to Maciel. So I haven't finished reading Caraval yet, but I refuse to go to sleep until I finish. So that's yeah. So that's why I'm giving the update now, because I still haven't even washed my face. Like, I still have my makeup on and everything. I refuse to take any steps to my, like, actually going to sleep until I finish Caraval today. That is my goal, and I don't care how long it takes. We're gonna finish today. Also, say hi to Bestie. Okay, so it's the next day, and I did it. I finished Caramel. The first book, though. I still have to finish the rest of the series, but oh my god. I don't know where to start because the amount of times while I was reading this book that I was just like, where I can't even count them. I'm in love. I'm gonna start by saying we love Scarlett and Julian. We do. I am so excited to start the next book. I already have it waiting for me. I'm gonna start it today. I can't even wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna try to talk about it without giving any spoilers, but basically, at the beginning of the story, our main character Scarlett, she is trying to contact the organizer of the show Caraval, which is supposed to be this game where nothing is real. She sent letters to him and never got a reply from him back, until eventually one time she did, and he sent invitations for her and another blank invitation for someone else. She's planning to get married, so she assumes, oh, it's for my fiance. Well, she goes there and it gets crazy. She goes with Julian. We meet him at the beginning, and because she has this extra ticket for her fiance, he pretends to be her fiance so that he can also be let in. And then once they get in there, everything starts getting crazy, because the point of Caraval is that everything that happens is supposed to be a game, and you're not supposed to believe they're real. They feel very real, so that's what makes it harder and harder as the game goes on. And eventually we also understand that Legend is not a very good person. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I feel like anything else would be a spoiler about him. I feel like the ending of this book left me very happy. More like a desire to keep reading more, but not like one of those endings where it's like, oh no, like I hope it doesn't end like this. I hope like the next book fixes what's going on. I felt very happy finishing this book, and I cannot wait for the rest. And I can already see why it's a spoiler to read Once Upon a Broken Heart first, because I still haven't seen like any specific details that relate to the other books yet, but I can already feel it coming. There's some things that were mentioned in this book where I was like, this sounds familiar, and I'm already starting to have like my theories and like some characters from that series that might be connected to characters in this series. So my brain is braining right now, and I can't wait to start the other one. But so far, this one, wait for it, 5 out of 5. In this case, usually, and it's a me problem, but usually I skip a couple of paragraphs. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I want to get to the point, and I will skip a couple of parts of the story. I did not skip a single sentence in this book. Everything kept me so entertained and so interested in seeing what's gonna come next that there wasn't a single second where I was like, this feels unnecessary. Everything got my attention. And oh my god, like I of course have had other books where I'm in love with the main characters and their relationship and everything, but I feel like this one really got me since the beginning. Because there's always like moments where you're like, like there's always a questionable moment where you are doubting if maybe the enemies to lovers is a little too enemies to be lovers, but this one never for a single second made me doubt. I never doubted Juliet. I really love how in the book Scarlet relates her emotions to different colors. I thought that was really cute, and the fact that her name is Scarlet, you know. And Tella, we don't like Tella. I mean, here's the thing. The ending, this whole thing with Tella, you know, I'm like, see, she's giving to me the same vibe as Taryn from The Cruel Prince. Like, what's up with these sisters? If you see me wearing clown makeup from now on, that is why. Because I feel like we're gonna start the obsession. See, when I cannot be healthy when it comes to reading books or watching a movie that I like, or even sometimes playing games. I can just like it on a healthy amount. I have to obsess over it. So it's a few steps. Number 1, I will read, watch, play, whatever, and I will neglect everything else in my life. Number 2, I will believe that every character I love is a real person and that I know and I talk to, and when I am alone I can speak to them. Number 3, I will obsess over the aesthetic of the book and I will try to adapt my real life into it. So right now we are going through the circus era. And number 4, when I can finally accept that it was just a story, I will go through the grief of having to let go and having to go back to reality. I just have one question when it comes to the relation between the Once Upon a Broken Heart series and the CARAVAL series. Where does Jax fit into this? Because I know he's gonna be the link between the two. I know. I just know. I haven't really seen anything confirming that, but it's like, see, after we get a little bit more about Legend's background in the book and someone else's that I'm not going to talk about, like there's a couple characters that I feel like are a little bit connected to Jax or could be connected to Jax. Now I'm very curious, and I will reread all the other books as well right after, because now I gotta go back and remember every single detail. And you know what? In a sense, I'm kind of glad I read the other one. Yeah, I am glad I read the other one first, because now that I'm going back to it, it's like those shows that after you finish, you just have to go back now that you know the ending, so you can see all the little things you missed that you would have missed, well, that you did miss because it was the first time and you didn't know what you had to be looking for. So now I'm gonna go back to read, well, when I finish the CARAVAL series, I'm gonna go back. But this obsession has just started, so I don't have to worry about that for a while, because we are just getting started with the unhealthy obsession with CARAVAL. And it might take months, maybe years before I fully get over it, but I can already hear the little circus music playing in my brain every time that I'm getting into my daydreaming, in my, how do you pronounce it, maladaptive to the Once Upon a Broken Heart. And I am going to be looking for all of those hints, marking, tabbing, highlighting, writing down everything, because now I am on my detective era. How many eras am I going through right now? Pirate, circus, detective. We're detectives right now. So we're gonna put on our thinking caps and our reading glasses, and we're going to find all of the juicy hints. But first I gotta finish the rest of the CARAVAL series. Wait, I have to bring out the baby. I have to show you the baby. Now for real, the baby. I love it. I am so excited to start reading this one. Okay, so the first one, the CARAVAL, had how many pages? The story had 397 pages, and for legendary, we have 439. So very exciting, a little longer than the last one. So we're gonna have a lot more of all of my favorite people. Is this healthy? No. Am I gonna do it anyways? Of course. So I am gonna be starting it today actually, and I will start updating since today, but it's probably gonna be for the next video. Be ready. Be ready. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go calm down and I'm gonna start working on painting the boxes that I've been planning to do and see if maybe that helps me come back to reality and to remember that CARAVAL is not real, it's just a game. This is the box that I've been thinking about painting, and I was trying to plan what I wanted to do with the outside, the inside, because I wanted to have one cohesive theme all over. And I thought maybe for the first one I would do a landscape similar to the little one I did a couple weeks ago. Let me show you. Similar to this one. For this one I did a landscape, and I was thinking maybe doing something similar for the bigger one as well. And on the sides, maybe some flowers or plants that look like the ones on the landscape. On the inside, make either more of the landscape as well, or maybe like little animals that match the setting. And let's see. I'm going to sketch it out first, and then I'll see if I change my mind, because I am not really sure. I feel like I'm so excited to work on it that I'm like, I have so many ideas and I don't know which one to stick with. So I'm gonna sketch it out first actually and see which one I actually go with. Again, say hi, Maciel. Welcome. So Today we're going to be reading Lolita together and see if we can survive the experience. We started it together, like I said before, so we're just gonna finish it together. I still haven't really figured out where I left off. Since my bookmark fell, I haven't really gone back to find it out, but I will. And we're gonna read together, maybe finish it, but I'm not gonna put that pressure on me because this is the kind of book that you read slowly while taking breaks, while, going back to watching some kids cartoon to refresh your mind from the horrors that you're gonna see. So we're going to continue reading and maybe finish. Hi, Maciel.
Hi, Lisa.
Here we have Maciel and Lolita. Let's start.
Yo no sé por qué yo pronuncio el nombre de Charlotte, de que Charlotte.
Okay, I read enough. I deserve my break. There's a lot going on. Humbert's conversation with Lolita's teacher, Dolly's teacher. I really do need breaks in between this book, but I am almost done with it. I am right now in page 214, so almost. It has only 307 pages, so we should be done soon. But I'm gonna take a break and probably start reading Legendary. This was fun, I guess. I will continue reading Lolita later and maybe later do a video talking about it when I'm done. Oh, also, I don't know if I showed the finished painting. So I am going to work on the rest of the box later. I want to do the inside, maybe like star themed, just to match with the moon on the outside. But I am going to, now that it's dry, I can continue on the sides as well. I want to make it really detailed. I want all of it to be like painted and detailed and cute. I'll varnish it at the end too, so it's gonna look really nice. I'm gonna go now and probably start Legendary because I was a brave little girl reading Lolita and I deserve a treat. So I'm gonna go read that.